In the meantime, Mr. Honda, the key holder in Tokyo, gives up his key and pays back a debt by leaping out of an office window. Even if Maruko now has more money, he won't be content until he has more than the 2 keys he now has. When Teruasa lands at Narita, he meets Ryukin, his father's secretary, and learns more about the recent deaths. Every person shouts devil as their final breath before passing away, according to Ryukin. Teruasa instantly connects the peculiar circumstances to Japan's growth and popularity of keys. He's actually been studying in secret throughout the years to atone for the error in judgment that led to his father's demise. They remember that day through a flashback. UI Saito introduces Orochi, the AI tool developed by his company, to a group of possible investors. Later on, he told Yuki, a buddy from school and colleague, about a fruitful meeting. However, Orochi freely remarks that the cash appears less than locked based on observing the expressions of investors. Shifting the topic, Yuki relates a social media post made by Teruasa, an old acquaintance from middle school. Yuki sets up a somewhat awkward meeting between Teruasa and UI, with UI not saying much. Teruasa, on the other hand, is overjoyed to learn that their AI company has allowed them to both realize childhood fantasies. Yuki tells him that she is training the AI by letting it absorb information while they converse. Yuki says he's always looked up to Teruasa as UI stomps off to answer a call. Later, she makes an attempt to persuade UI to recruit him, but he isn't prepared to take on more employees. While Yuki stops by to visit, Teruasa investigates his father's passing in his office with Ryukin. Maruko appears before they go very far and inquires about the key. Orochi soon reveals his past. Maruko initiates the conversation so that the demon Gato can explain, since Teruasa doesn't appear to be aware of ACMA's game. The winner of the strategic game can demand anything, even the opponent's life, when the face-off starts. The other's keys are likewise given to the winner. Teruasa discovers Maruko's Devil's Power, a unique power that comes with each key, after multiple rounds of bluffing with true/false questions. Teruasa then exploits this knowledge to win the game. He reconsiders, thinking he'll seize Maruko's life in 200 years. UI is finally able to open the door as Gato leaves after concluding the game. Maruko says that the key dropped from the sky, which is how he got it. And that's when his fortunes took off. He was on his way to compete for more keys and greater money when a man one day called him with knowledge about the key. A man phones as the narrative is coming to a close, wanting to know more about the keys and who won. Teruasa will have to battle more key holders in order to obtain more knowledge. Maruko departs as he hangs up, taking with him all of his keys. The first episode review presents the key characters and their interactions, including Teruasa's reunion with his middle school classmates UI and Yuki as young adults pursuing their objectives. However, Teruasa's investigation into his father's murder sends them into a risky game from the outset. Even though the main objective of the game is to outwit your opponent, there is a problem with the way winnings are expressed. They are awarded precisely as specified. To put it succinctly, a hint of sarcasm or flippancy can be fatal, as Maruko appears to have discovered. Rather than just hosting the game, we might find that demons have more at stake than they're currently letting on. They will require payment from someone, isn't that right? Ensemble. Yuri Tanaka of the J-pop duo Six Tones, Tanshin Hanazakari, Aratana Keiji, portrays Oda's buddy UI Saito, while Kotone Furukawa, Yu Yu Hakusho, Pending Train, portrays friend Yuki Manabe in ACMA game. Shotaro Mamiya, Cinderellas of Midsummer, Pending Train, plays the primary character Teruasa Oda. A multitude of competitors with keys and wicked game masters complete the cast. The voice actors from anime bring life to the Devil's team. In Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, Junichi Suwabe plays the enormous demon Gato, who has enormous horns. Snowy Owl Corsia, played by Maya Sakamoto, Sword Art Online, Stone. Yuichi Nakamura, Spy X Family, From Me to You, portrays Elva, a demon with the shape of an eyeball. Kana Hanazawa, The Fable, Dark Gathering, portrays Yuki's AI character Orochi. Will it perform well? It has the potential to succeed, especially among manga and anime fans who are already passionate about the subject. The successful manga was written in 22 volumes between 2013 and 2017, and this is its first TV adaptation. Mebu wrote and Megumi Koji illustrated the manga ACMA game. It is currently airing weekly on Prime for a further 2 weeks, and a spin-off drama called Aratana Keiji has already been signed to appear in other markets later this year, maybe on Hulu. The tale continues, as Mamiya, Tanaka, and Furukawa return as part of the main cast. Do you think you should keep watching? While The Devil's Crew, especially Gato, lacks authenticity, to be honest, we expected more from the special effects team in 2024. The tale, which centers on human greed, gets increasingly intriguing as the series goes on. As teams constantly mix and when to move on, friends and allies turn against one another. Parts of each competitor's past are disclosed in each subsequent chapter, elucidating their relationships and decisions. Every play of the game brings something new, so there's always reason to be interested in what will happen next. It can be entertaining to witness the constantly changing game selection and strategic focus if you can look past the low-grade monsters. They had you at hello if you're a fan of the manga. This is how the 2024 J-Drama ACMA game looks at first. Tell us in the comments section below if episode-by-episode reviews are something you'd want to see. Please don't hesitate to respond if you're interested. We'll need a few affirmative answers to get started. If you enjoy manga or the J-pop group Six Tones, keep a watch out for an interview that Yuri Tanaka, who plays UI Saito in ACMA games, will be doing soon.